As each has received a gift, use it to serve one another. With a community in need, walk through our doors and let us change your life.
The center affects everyone a little differently. The building itself has so much personality. The people who come here are so varied on so many different levels. So we really try to reach out to each individual and do their specific needs. And in doing so, you actually are dealing with so many different types. So your role changes from day to day. And in doing so, I have learned and gotten so much out of just the people who come here to the center. There's quite a story with Sylvia. She came, there was another lady who was coming to be interviewed at the same time, and the other lady did not show up. Sylvia automatically got the position, and we knew there was a reason why the other lady didn't show up. We really felt, between Pam and I, the former director, and I, that God really was controlling the situation. This was Sylvia's destiny.
My mother had me out of wedlock. She married my dad, who adopted me. And then she left him when I was 6 years old. From the time I was 6 years old to the time I was 16, I was abused. I had a stepfather. He didn't like me. If I said the wrong word, he would slap me. He told me every day that I was stupid, I was ugly, and I had never amounted to anything. And when you're told that over and over and over, you believe it. When I was in 5th grade, he picked up a potato dish and threw at me. And that's when I started, oh my God, please help me. Don't let him hit me again, please. Well, I never heard an answer, so I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in him at all because nobody was there to help me.
Well, our church decided that we wanted to that we would take the church as a mission to do something to help the community. And it was just something that really interested me, and I'm always willing to help people who really need.
I think the center is an inspiration for everything that's being done to help anybody.
I met my husband, and I latched onto him, and I got pregnant, and I was an unwed mother. And my husband married me, and I had my first daughter. I wasn't in my right mind, and I was going to a doctor out on Washington Boulevard for diet pills, and every time I went to her, I'd say to her, I can't sleep. Well, in my self-conscious, I was saving these sleeping pills. So one night, my 3 sons was on television. My oldest daughter was 10 years old. I took 42 sleeping pills and laid down to go to sleep. And if not for my daughter, I wouldn't be here today. I was going right back in that hole that I was in, and I didn't want to go in that hole again. So I went bankruptcy. That cleared my bills up real fast. But I felt bad because I cheated them people out of their money. And they kept telling me, you didn't cheat them out, them people got their money, you know. Anyway, I figured I need a part-time job. So I come to West End Christian Community Center.
This center is an outreach program of St. John's, Newberry. I'm a member at St. John's, and as such, when the merger took place and the community center was created, they were looking for people to help. Primarily, my role is administrative. However, we only really have like 3 paid positions here, myself, the janitor, and my maintenance man. So all of us wear a lot of hats. When you only have 3 paid people, you're called upon to do a lot of different duties. And actually, most of the people that work in the building are volunteers. They're the people who actually make this community center work, is because of the dedication and the unselfish giving of those that volunteer here at the center. We have so many different activities going on here. We have an optical clinic. We have a thrift shop, we have a clothes closet, we have Young Marines, we have a soup kitchen, we have Narcotics Anonymous, we have Alcoholics Anonymous, Girl Scouts. Primarily the areas that we really need volunteers to assist us with right now would be the soup kitchen, the thrift shop, and the clothes closet. Because like I said, they're all run by volunteers. There's only 3 paid positions, so everyone else who's affiliated or associated with this center is a volunteer, and they're the lifeblood of the building.
I take things in the back room and I get them cleaned, price them, get them out here, sort what's good, what's bad, just make sure that, you know, there's lots of flow going on. One lady, she mainly puts everything out here for me and cleans in here, reorganizes. She's a very good organizer. And I have a lady that comes in the back room with me and she does all, you know, she cleans everything. Some of the things that come in are pretty bad. Pretty bad. And we could use more of that. We could use more people to help.
We provide low-cost eyeglasses to low and moderate income families at reduced cost. Our frames we do not charge for. They are donated by the manufacturers. So all the people are really paying for are the lenses. And for single vision or line bifocal lenses, they're only $36, and that's for a complete pair of glasses. I just wish, you know, I know there's more people out there that could benefit from this program, and I wish that, you know, we could somehow get the word out to these people. It's getting better, but there's still a lot of people that don't know we're here.
We supply clothes at a very reasonable price for men, women, and children. And we also have a diaper voucher system where once a month you can receive diapers for free. We ask any church or any group if they would donate good, gently used clothes with no stains or tears, if they would donate them to us, and also if they would come here and shop. I'd like to see it where we don't have to keep tearing it down and putting it back up. This room is used for a lot of things, and when that happens, we have to put everything away.
I read an article in the newspaper, the Web Weekly, with Margie Thompson. And Margie Thompson and I have been friends for over 30 years. And I came up to talk to her about opening a soup kitchen, and they wanted to open one, but they never had anybody to open it. So I asked her if we could open it, and she said, well, where are we going to get the money and where are we going to get the food? I said, just leave that to me and we'll go from there. All of our food's donated by Wise's, Wegmans, and Giants. We have people that come in and give us donations, Boy Scout troops, daycare, toddler daycare brought us donations. Some of the churches, when they have funerals or weddings, whatever food's left over, they bring to us for us to build a meal around.
One day Margie says to me, why don't you go back to church? I said, nah, I don't believe in God. God was never there to help me. Why should I believe in him now? He didn't help me. Well, she talked me and talked me and talked me, and I got tired of listening to her, actually. So I said, okay. Easter Sunday, I went back to church, and I found God again. And I think now everything that I thought was coincidentally, you know, I mean, things that just happen for a reason now.
I guess it's just really important to stress the value of the volunteers that work here. There are many, many people who give of their time to be here to make this a reality.
The center's not just for those who are in need, it's for everyone, and we try to encourage people, even from the church, to come over.
It brought me back to the church. It brought me back to God. It's my home away from home.
It's done a lot for me. It really does. It has given me a lot of growth, a lot of closeness to the community. But more than anything, it's really brought me closer to God.
I just want to see it grow more and more every day. And I think it's going to do that. I think it's going to do that.
I would like to see the center become the hub of activity for Newberry. I want to give Newberry a place to come and enjoy themselves. I would like the needy to be able to come to the soup kitchen, eat, get a healthy meal. It's not going to cost them anything. We have the thrift shop and the clothes closet that make items affordable for people who have young children. They may be on fixed incomes. I would like to see the former sanctuary area become a social hall where people can come and enjoy themselves. And eventually that will turn into an area where kids can come in and play basketball, volleyball, ping pong, badminton, things of those natures. I want to be able to give them a place to get off the street and have positive reinforcement, positive supervision here at the community center.
The center, it made me alive again. It brought me back to life.
There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of ministry taking place here. It's, and each day it's just grown. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to watch. It's wonderful to be a part of the growth that is taking place here.